The deadly flooding in the heartland. All eyes are on the Mississippi River right now, which could rise to record levels. Millions from Illinois down to Louisiana could face major flooding. And in Missouri, they have declared a state of emergency. Our Rob Marciano is there with the very latest.
Missouri besieged by historic and dangerous floods. The governor calling in the National Guard. Businesses drowning underwater. This gas station in Union barely recognizable. Department stores, hardware stores, just a few feet from total obscurity. In West Alston, 17 feet above the normal level later today.
The amount of rain we received, in some places in excess of a foot, has caused river levels not only to rise rapidly, but to go to places they've never been before.
The water affecting major roads and highways. Route 141 shut down for the foreseeable future, and Interstate 44 now shut down as well. Suburban neighborhoods evacuated.
Brutal. We just went working to get everything out and didn't get it all, but we got what we could.
Frantically sandbagging.
We're all going to get through it. Just got to work together as a community.
A state of disaster not seen in over 20 years.
Back in '93, we had weeks' notice that it was going to get bad, but this time it just popped up like in 2 days.
This water plant stopped operating, sending sewage into streams and rivers.
We expect this plant will be flooded completely before the event's over.
And it's not just Missouri. All over the South, residents are reeling from these deadly storms. In southern Georgia, fast-moving rivers have taken out roads.
That dark roadway and bridge you see behind me, that is Interstate 44. This chunk of it shut down for the foreseeable future. This, the Merrimack River, which is coming up very rapidly, along with many of the larger rivers across this state. Check out the flood warnings that are posted. Many of these will go right through the new year. And we now have flash flood watches that are issued for Georgia and the Carolinas with a wave of moisture that's coming up over that area. Very saturated ground, so it's not going to take much for those areas to flood. This water coming up extremely rapidly. We're coming into record territory for this river. What makes this different from spring floods is you usually have days, if not weeks, to prepare for a spring flood. This has happened very quickly, and people have had to move fast.
Very quickly, and we cannot forget so many have had such a rough holiday this year. Rob Marciano, thanks so much.